Ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. Shadow Generations, baby! Alright. Let's do this. I played that game for like 4 hours. Dang. Alright. I actually like that, they actually started to change the way, right back Shadow the Hedgehog and just like get. My main problem with Shadow the Hedgehog is 2 main critical flaw. 3. To get the true ending, controls and
Can we wake him up now? Can I meet him?
and the mission-based objectives.
Believe so, yes.
How missions are done.
Time.
See, it's did better chaotics and Sonic Heroes, but it still did a chaotic thing. Like too high of a number. Oh shoot. Yeah, Shadow went back up here because you feel something.
This is Rouge. Do you copy?
Shadow here. I copy.
Are you still aboard the Ark?
Yes, I arrived at the space colony an hour ago.
Dang, now I gotta went and play Adventure 2. I gotta play. Let's see.
I hope your plan will
Shh.
continue.
Explodes.
I already told you. Guns
Shoot, I gotta finish Adventure 1.
biosignature aboard the Ark. I'm not leaving until
I'll finish after I
any
finish.
possible
There's a couple other games too.
Very smooth.
there. Fight. Got you now. I won't let you get away.
Now, it's funny how this is the last, quite literally one of the last levels. And brought back everything too. Yeah, this song's really, I really try. Hopefully I can try. I should have missed it.
Chaos control. This is the ultimate power.
I just like how they brought back everything from the Ark levels in Adventure 2.
All right. Freeze. Yeah. Chaos control.
I got the music room.
All right.
So I actually will play Shadow the Hedgehog. I'm just gonna play I'm just actually gonna legitimately just gonna play the modded version of it, the realm hack version. I forgot what it's called. Shoot, you've seen J reviews, you know what. For those who've seen J reviews, know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, they brought back everything. Crazy Gadget too. Oh my goodness, I thought I missed it. Yeah.
You.
Yeah, not chaos controls lost. By the way, that's how you get faster time, by the way. You got use chaos controls. Uh, 10 minutes. Alright.
This is your doing?
I actually like how when Ian Flame took over, they actually brought this back. They decided he decided to use this and makes like Shadow or Brother in the Archie Sonic before he got killed by Ken. But you know what? I'm going to go on that rant multiple times in my life, and like a multiple for the people that don't know. There's the thing where people try to blame Kent Ian Flame for like Sonic Archie's like Sonic comics. For those who don't know. For those who don't happen to know, there's a chart.
You cannot deny your fate. We shall meet again.
What? So what I was tracking was him. I won't let him escape.
At least they got music.
The fake chaos
Oh,
and
one
rogue
way
tales
is,
made to foil the Doctor's plans. Even I have a hard time distinguishing between the two of them.
No, Archie. Snowflake, wait. IDW, yeah. For how like how he can't write, how Sonic is portrayed, how it's like it goes. Here's the thing, it's not his fault mostly. Straight up, most of that it's on Ken Penders. For those who don't know, Archie Sonic had to rebuild itself. Archie Sonic was ended because of Ken Penders. Alright, here's the thing. Ken Penders originally, when he got into art, decided was like his son was a fan of Sonic, so he decided to get into like Archie, where Archie Sonic, what Archie comic had it run, but it was still going on a little bit, and then he got in like in the early bits of it. When he got into it, he made a lot of his own stuff. A lot of writers did. Here's the thing: Sega did not check on it a lot at all. They just gave him. They just told them to make the game. They just told him to make the make stories out of certain games. I was trying to get through it that way. You know what I'm here for. You know why. Anyways, like I said, Campenders got into his RG son. Started getting an RG son because of his son. Now, when I say this, he decided to make. When I tell you, people know Campenders for a lot of things. Make it his own thing. That guy decided to do a lot of crazy things. I mean, everybody was. When I tell you Campenders did a lot of things, I'm telling you now, he did a lot of things. And then it was like, not like it should have showed space. Shoot, I forgot what's called. Yeah, that was not pain. Oh, wait, I forgot. Alright, for those wondering why I want to say that. Alright, I'm really getting off track here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I actually really like this machine for this part right here. Alright, see right here. Alright, like I said, Campenders did a lot of crazy stuff with Sonic, and one of them being Knuckles had a love interest, who technically was his cousin.
Anything like that before. It's not something
Yeah.
I should normally be able
They had a
to do,
kid.
yet it felt
There's also Evil Knuckles who would try to use the Master Emerald's power, which ended up backfiring him because it turned him evil. What's causing the kingdoms to not use technology at all once no more. His father had seen the predictability that his son might die, and that led to him being. I can explain this. Being overprotective and not being there at the same time for his son. To put it simply put, Knuckles' dad is a lot of things. Being a good father is not one of them. For those who've never seen
Maria? No. She's gone. I'm seeing things.
shoot.
Maria!
There's an Archie dude who decided to do an Archie Sonic retrospective. Hold on, I'm trying to find his name.
Please, do it for me.
Maria?
For all the people on that
Lords.
Sayonara, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Did an 8 hour, almost a 9-hour video on Archie Sonic itself.
Deal with the
Yeah, that's not even covering all most. That's just covering the spare part of it. I want you people to understand. He covered only a spare part of what Archie Sonic had. Not all the stories at all. And yeah, and when he covered Knuckles stuff, he pretty simply put, Ken Penders made Knuckles' dad was not. He made his son a bionic soldier, super soldier. That also is fused, has been connected to the Master Emerald. Yeah, yeah, that's putting it lightly. Then there's also the fact that there's a giant mammoth dude who was like super powerful, but gets clowned on because straight up, that's the most common joke about it. Even he knows it when even Flynn decided to make that joke about it. Even he knows himself that he became the villain. It's weird. No, I want to really see.
Out of my way.
I forgot 330 Sonic. And as I said, so one of the things is like Sonic is like really horny. Really simply put. That's putting it lightly. Cause like there's an evil version of Sonic who straight up sleeps with Bunny. Oh, the bomb things.
Chaos control.
So yeah, one of the things, also yeah, cause like Thanos he went behind Tails' back and sleep with his girlfriend. He also had to save that.
Out of my way. Let's do this. This is the ultimate power. Out of my way. Alright. Chaos control.
Yeah, she's a fox person called Fiona. It's weird. Then also one of the few things good thing he did was make Antoine good. Terrible. Actually really good. Good writing for Antoine. And I followed that up when in the game, which is simply put, good. Oh, that's actually kind of cool.
You will understand soon enough.
Let's shoot.
I'm getting answers one way or another.
I actually like the callback that Doom trying to plays on Shadow Hate, which is a lot of villains actually do. Just try to play on his past. Merciless did it. Really actually tried to do it. Actually trying to use his own son too. Ah, doing a mistake. Oh.
This is the ultimate power.
Boost right there. Oh yeah, yeah. This thing don't have skills. Anyway, so the main thing about this game, why RG Sonic is, before Ian Flynn, he had to Ian Flynn had to put pieces, broken RG Sonic was basically a broken vase that was so broken, it was grounded up into dust. Ian Flynn had to somehow magically put that all together, vase structurally whole again. And when it was put together again, it somehow got grinded more, and it got grinded into atoms. And then he put it back together. Then he couldn't put it back, and then it got broken again, and he couldn't put it back together again. That's just putting it lightly. If you guys don't get it, simply put, RG Sonic had to reboot itself because Kim Penders tried to sue Sega and RT for using his characters. Because get this, Sonic. The DS RPG Sonic game. Hold on, shoot. Chronicles. Sonic Chronicles is infamously known for a lot of things. So, because they had evil echidnas, and then you try to sue Sega because evil echidnas was his kind. He made a story on evil echidnas. Oh, shoot. I was in the. Ah, shoot. Save that. Yeah, shoot. My reaction time is going slow. I really don't have my glasses on one now. So anyways. Ah, dang, I don't know what the placements of those things are. So. Anyway. Shoot, dang, I really gotta start getting off track. I was paying attention to who walked in on that. So, one of the other things he's known for is making a bunch of old. Anyways, like I said, Sonic Chronicles came out. It had evil agendas. He didn't like that, so he tried to sue Sonic against Archie, and Sega and BioWare, because BioWare made the game. He then proceeds to win the lawsuit and get claims the character. Thus, Archie Sonic had rebooted. So, like I said, he wins the lawsuit and makes it, and it's not Archie's hunt. So Archie nor Sega can use those characters again, which caused a lot of characters, which caused it to be rebooted. And when it's, and by fact, most the male zombie thing that was in that a lot of people know from IDW, which no IDW is known for, was actually going to be in Archie Sonic, because Ian Flynn moved over to IDW to help write more stories for Sonic the Hedgehog. And so yeah, they cut their ties with Archie and decided, you know what, give it to another comic company. Thus IDW was given it. Ian Flynn sort over there because he was actually he wrote a couple good stories. Thus, to prevent another campaign and a lawsuit to happen, and thus Sega decided to look over what Ken Pettis is over for. And like I said, this happened. And the one of those guys, and most of those was anti-camp things Cam Penders was known for. Just Sonic being a lot of love, but what they want there was Sally Acorn. By the way, Sally Acorn was supposed to be dead completely and not come back in the game. Watch Make a quick walk. Watch shoot, low art video to understand why that's important.
Chaos control! Alright. This is the ultimate power. Let's do this. Chaos control!
And as I said, so one of them being multiple relationship, like one day relationship with Sally Acorn and a bunch of different other girls. And like I said, one of them was a girlfriend Trail was trying to get. That looked like betrayal to Tails, which Ian Flynn not to fix, but making it good, but making it interesting. I'll get up there. Shoot, I just realized what the song is. It's All Hell Shadow. And like I said, because Sonic was hoarding, like on main, it's like it was a common joke at the time, a little bit. Oh, Adventure 2. And also, he can be look weak because he was like not the main hero a couple of times. Like I said, one of them, and thus he was like, and then Pepe Le Pew. They made a scan character. It was basically Pepe Le Pew, who, let's just say, did inappropriate things with Sally Acorn, who was underage.
Ultimate power.
like that, I lost. Not like unconsensual though. It was like she was underage though. That's the main problem. Which was like why? Because he wanted to wrote that. He was like giving the free control because like no one and Alora did a good job. The most common joke, if you ever seen Alora's videos, is that the only characters that matter were the OCs that he wrote, and it all started shout for shout on Endgame.
This is the ultimate power.
Like a bunch of stuff, and then one on the end of this entire video was like, it's not the fault Ian Flynn for my video to right to like. Don't never blame Ian Flynn for the stuff that Kim Penders was responsible for, because straight up, nothing he could do. Nothing he can do because Kim Penders had to, sue Sega. Matter of fact, one of the things like he did on like Twitter is like straight up he said he ran into the house. I dare Sonic 2, the Sonic 2 movie have both him and Tails. Sonic and Tails Sonic riding on the biplane while Tails flying it. Cause they said it was his thing. That's been a thing since Sonic 2, buddy. Since the combi. So I don't know where you got that from. That's both concept art. Why is a concept art easier to get? Yeah, sure, I wanna hopefully. Yeah, it's long enough fun. Let me just try to one more attempt at this. How do you get up there? Oh shoot.
No!
Oh, there's one ring chambers. Oh. Good to know. Good to know it's the other one. And that one. One more try then
Out of my way.
Oh, flame coat. Oh, wow. I actually like that one. Alright. On to here. Please like, comment. Oh, shoot. Alright, please like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Thank you all for watching.